Okay, ladies and gents, listen, we just did a leadership call. We had our weekly team Go Sapphire Fast Start Trading and got on the phone with our diamond leader, Mr. Michael Jex, and he and I were talking about the It Takes Two promotion, and I shared with him what we discussed from the leadership group, and he just gave me a better understanding and perspective on it. And I just asked him if you'd be willing to jump on here and we could do a recording really quick and just share the power of it, and address what my concerns were about people being left on the inside leg. So, Mr. Michael Jex, if you would, sir.
Ed Blunt, well, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for just letting me jump on and share some words. Ed Blunt, who is my personal friend and mentor to this day. I wanted to just kind of give you guys a little insight on, what some of us been doing as far as utilizing the It Takes Two promotion and some of the mindset, that we've been utilizing to pretty much maximize the It Takes Two promotion while, it's around. Because if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be the only month that it's going to be around. But we'll start with the way new people can maximize the It Takes Two promotion, and then we'll address what Ed mentioned about if someone is placed on an inside leg. So the first thing is when a new person gets started. So obviously when somebody gets new, we really want to get them started off on the right foot, and we're hoping that I'm gonna utilize an example if this person gets involved as a first class member. So with the It Takes Two promotion, it just adds on a little fuel to the fire, because let's say somebody just gets started and they're a first class member. The $1,000 that obviously you would get as a QV when they get in as a team member, they also keep for themselves. So the $1,000 QV is kept for them. So if they sign up two people, right? Let's say those two people are at least one, another first class member, and two, at least business member, they actually also hit the rank of director, okay? So why is that important? Remember, the new person, if they come in as first class, they keep their $1,000 that they come in as, they keep that for themselves as QV. They sign up a first class member, and then they also sign up at least a business class member. They are now direct. That's $2,500 worth of volume in their organization. So they get recognized, right, as a director.
And just for clarification, when you say QV, because some people are going to get confused, they're going to say, well, wait a minute, I thought the first class pack was only $850 or $800 this month. What do you mean 1,000 QV? And can you just clarify that so people are clear?
For sure, yeah, for sure. So the QV, which just means qualifying volume. See, so right now we do have a promotion where you can get started as a first class member for $799 instead of $1,000. However, when someone gets started, even with the promotional price of $799, you still get awarded. So if you were to sign up a first class member, even though they currently only pay $799, you would still get rewarded $1,000 worth of volume towards your next rank. So for example, like if you hit Sapphire, or if you're achieving the rank, or going to achieve the rank of Sapphire, you would need $15,000 worth of volume. So if 15 people came in at first class, and let's say you enrolled all 15, they all would each pay $799, but you would get $1,000 worth of qualifying volume for each of them. So if you sign up 15 first class members, even right now with the price promotion, you would still be a Sapphire. So, going back to what we were saying before, when a new person gets in, if they got in as a first class member, they keep their $1,000 QV for themselves as well. They sign up two more people, okay? They will now, if they signed up at least another first class and one more business class, that will be a total of $2,500 worth of volume, and they would now be recognized as a director. It's the first rank that we have, which is cool. They'll feel good because we're able to promote them, give them love for that. The other part is that they'll also be binary qualified. So binary qualified means when you have one active left and one active right. The only way to get your binary commissions is if you're binary qualified. You need one person left and one person right. So that's the second cool thing that happens when they at least sign up 2 people. The third thing is that they'll get the director bonus for this month. So now they'll be able to actually get an additional $250. So we just did the math. I just had somebody qualify for those things today. He signed up this month. A friend of mine, he signed up this month as a first class member. He then signed up his sister-in-law as a business class. And then today, a little bit earlier, today he signed up a first class member. So he signed up about a week and a half ago to, let's say 2 weeks ago. Right now, he's a director because he had his $1,000 worth of QV. He signed up another first class member, and he signed up his sister-in-law who was a business class, $25,000 worth of QV. With all of that, especially now with the $250 that you would receive for the director bonus, he made a little bit over $400. And reason being is because currently right now, if you sign up a first class member, your direct commission would be $66. If you sign up a business class member, it's like $30. I forgot the exact number, but it's about $30. And then he now also put the first class member. So remember, he signed up 2 people. He had some spillover on one leg, but we still have to sign up at least one person on the team leg, right? So he put the first person he signed up on the team leg. He put the second person, which actually came in as the first class, on the inside leg. That person now will now allow him to get at least 15% if nobody else goes in for the rest of the week. He would at least be able to earn now 15% of the $450 worth of volume that comes in on the inside leg. So he got a $60 direct commission for the first class member. He got a $30 direct commission for the business class member. He also got 15% off of his inside leg, right? Which right now it's only one person because he just signed up. That'll be 15% of $450. I don't know the exact math on that. And then he got the director bonus. All of that combined, it's about 400 and change. What does that do for somebody? That makes them feel really good. So he just got started. Never really necessarily had network marketing history before. He never had experience. But him just signing up, really, what did he do? He got in as a first class member and only signed up 2 people. Got the It Takes 2 promotion and got all that stuff. Right now, he's literally on cloud 9. Like, he feels on top of the world. So we've been doing that a lot, as much as we can, to get people feeling, just great. Because I just personally believe that, man, when you get more people that just feels good, and we don't know how long that feeling is going to last. We can't control that. We don't know. But the more people we can get like into the mode of at least feeling good and believing that this can work, especially by getting a check in their hands, the percentage of those people that will go and quit is rare. They'll stay around because they got a taste of it.
The story that you just shared is so powerful because you're talking about, it's $450 in his pocket within a matter of weeks. And we know that if someone earns just $1, they earn $1, retention goes up 70%, just $1. So $450, that's big. So one of the concerns I had was, okay, I don't want to see people like on an island because they're placed on the inside leg. And so then you talked about strategically how you work and address that person on the inside leg. Now, you just gave us a great example. If all they did was what their sponsor did, which isn't much, sponsor 2 people, and you can qualify and take advantage of the bonus and everything else. So talk a little bit about that, like how you go about dealing with the person on the inside leg.
So we want them to feel still included. So especially if they're brand new, like obviously that person won't really know that they're like themselves are in an inside leg of a business. But I believe it's our job, it's our job, as the sponsor of that person, and then us also as leaders that's looking into the organizations. If somebody's put in an inside leg, we still have to create the environment for them to feel as if though they're still involved with the community. So that's why we utilize the group chat. So as soon as you get involved, especially when you're a first class member, we will put you in the first class lounge. That's it's funny, like that group chat is literally, it's a 24-hour just energy service that's running around. So many people are commenting and laughing, or, you know, just, and the thing is that the culture in there is about putting in work. Like if you look, everyone is really commenting either about they just got a friend who upgraded, or they just welcomed the new person who came in as a first class member, or they're recognizing somebody, you know, who just hit a rank. So that's the community that's in there. You put them in there, they just got started, maybe they don't really know what's going on, but they see all the excitement. It makes them feel really good. So even though, yeah, they're in an inside leg, you want to still put them in a community, in an environment that they have no idea. And if they're at least around that, and you know, we know people are on their phones all day long. So if they're looking at least once or twice and they're getting this notification on their phone, the inside leg portion is really more so of a mental thing, but it is our job, right, as leaders. If we know that somebody just went in the inside leg in our organization, we got some work to do, because we want to at least give that person some spillover, right? That's our job. We want to make sure that that person has a teammate, and then now we can use that as a story too, to say, listen, hey, did you check your back office? You just got somebody on your team. Oh, well, who's that? Well, that's kind of how the binary works. You got your position, and now, you know, we're still working, and the way how it works, you put to one left, one right. You know, we've been still working above you, and you got somebody on your team. They can help benefit you now on your weekly pay, but you got to be binary qualified. That's how you'll be able to get paid off of that person that you don't know. Well, how do I get binary qualified? We just got to sign up 2 people right now. Let's sign up 2 people, and that's that right there. And we did some numbers the other day. You know, if somebody duplicated being binary qualified 3 levels down, you'd hit Sapphire. We did that for 3 levels. You duplicated binary qualified and binary qualified for 3 levels down, you actually hit Sapphire.
Wow.
So yeah, man, we've been doing that a lot. The folks out in Jamaica, specifically, Horace Daly, Joel, Worrell, and Dominic Peterkin, like they've been really utilizing that a lot, and that's been helping people just generate a paycheck, and they can use that as a story no matter how small it is.
That's so good. That is so good. This is it's important, and I'm glad that you and I had the conversation, because I was gonna call you anyway, because I definitely was like looking at things structurally and in terms of what's being taught from the calendar, but this is a temporary promotion, so how do we maximize the promotion? And sometimes, and again, this is only for leaders, so if you're watching this replay, it's only been sent to you because you're a leader, so don't share it and don't, you know, spread it around, but just take it in context. We also have to be mindful of any habits, and that's why you got to bring in another pair of eyes. Like, I don't depend solely on my point of view. I'm making sure that I'm talking with other great leaders so that I have some outside perspective. You know, if my desire is to make sure that no one gets abandoned, I might overcorrect and say, well, that's probably not a good idea. That's what I said to MJ. I was like, I don't know, man. I'm not feeling this It Takes Two promotion. And then, you know, you were like, no, this is killing it right now. And I was like, well, tell me why. Like, help me understand it. And this is why it's so important for everybody that's a leader to have build relationship with your leadership, build and get insight and input from individuals that are where you want to be, that have the rank and the income and the success that you want to have, because it keeps you on a very pure line that helps your people get to where they want to get to faster. So grateful for you, you know, giving us these very simple tips that can make a big difference. So we got 7 days and 1 night to really, you know, max this out. And that story that you just shared, I want you all to go back and replay what he said, how he broke it down. It's just not a lot. It's not a lot. Anybody that comes can get 2 people.
Amen. Amen. That really can be done immediately. And I think that I caught on to, because I kind of thought a little bit about the promotion the way you did it, and I think I caught on to the power of the It Takes Two promotion a little bit later than I should have. I could have caught on a little bit earlier too. But it wasn't until I did the same thing that you just mentioned. I actually tapped into one of the other leaders that's on the team, and I saw what they were doing, and I realized how powerful the It Takes Two promotion was from how they were building. And it made me rethink like, oh, wow, like, okay, cool, I could do that too. And then I went and just put that into motion today. So yeah, we still got a week. And I realized that like last week, you know, so we still have a week left. We can really utilize the promotion. And we don't know if they're going to keep it around.
Right. So based on what you have personally seen from people and stories being created, if I'm looking at this and I'm saying to myself, okay, they're telling me I got 7 days, what can I really do in 7 days? Based on the stories that you've been exposed to, what can someone do if they really give themselves permission?
Julian Bernard, I'll give you his story. So Julian Bernard, he was able to go, now obviously this is, you know, we're talking to leaders. He was able to go from sapphire to emerald in 1 month. The month, this past month, April, it was the final week of the month that he was able to get so he had hit ruby, probably like maybe 8 days left into the month. And he was able to get another $40,000 worth of volume before the end of the month. And that was literally because last month, what we were trying to do, and what we did do pretty well, was help as many people as we could get binary qualified. So we wanted people to get binary qualified, which it wasn't the It Takes Two promotion, but it was 2 people getting in and seeing, you know, well, in last month when they had the old back office, the 2 greens, we didn't want reds, we wanted greens. Everybody had to have greens in their back office. And that right there helped him jump from ruby to emerald in a week. And he was able to get like 3 or 4 sapphires out of that as well last month.
Wow.
So it could be done, you know, in 1 week. And we all know like the last week of the month is when everybody is like on fire, you know, the most. So it's not hard. I think a lot of times, and I'll say for me, we look at the big, you know, the bigger goals, or if you guys right now, maybe like your next rank is sapphire, right? And maybe let's say you're an executive, or maybe let's say you're a senior director, or maybe you're brand new, right? You're looking at, man, $15,000 in volume is a lot. Now, how am I gonna get that? You know, you can look at it 2 ways. You could say, or 3 ways you could look at it. You could say, 1, no, it's a lot. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. You could say 2, well, really, if I really think about it, it's 15 people collectively in my organization that I can help sign up as a first class member. That's it, 15. Or you can look at it and say, well, how many people can I just get now the It Takes Two promotion? Before we were saying the binary qualification. How many people can we get the It Takes Two promotion? Because we know that can make somebody earn a quick, you know, a quick, decent check. I just, you know, shared with you how somebody can do what we just talked about and, you know, make a little over $400 in a couple of weeks. If that duplicates, man, there's so many people that's going to be happy about, you know, right now, there's how many, you know, Ed, right? 36 million people that are unemployed, or they filed for unemployment benefits up until this point. So it's 36 million people. There's that many people, and this is, I don't know, you know, I know there's groups in South Africa and things like that, but we're talking about the US, just for example, 36 million people filed for unemployment benefits. All over the world, that's the case. That's that many more people that I will guarantee $400 can help right now in their life. So the quicker we do that, and the more we do that, we build that momentum before the end of the month, that actually goes in and obviously translate into the next month. So I think this is a great time to start pushing for that, because that'll flow into the next month.
You're here. Thanks so much, brother. I appreciate you. Great message, great call to action. Let's make a powerful week. Let's finish out strong the month of May. See you all soon.
Later.
All right.
Looking to start a business from home? The business from home. We are the fastest growing home-based business company in the world that's helping ordinary people just like you and I to get out of debt, generate additional income streams in their life, and creating extraordinary success stories globally. We've got the right systems in place, world-class servant leadership, wealthy compensation plan, and the utmost support you need to start local and go global. To get started, simply text us on WhatsApp #ready2boom on +356 9946 3303. Again, text #ready2boom on WhatsApp on the number +356 9946 3303 right now. Let's get ready to boom.